Hey there guys, and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And today we are building the cargo rocket silo. We're not going to get the rocket built, unfortunately, because that's a pretty big step in itself, but we are going to get the silo built, which is awesome. So last stream, and I did upload that to YouTube, it's also on my Twitch, I got blue circuits working. And we've collected over 700 of them so far. I'm just boxing them up. So we set up some green circuits here and some tablets being made here. And then I set up a copper mine just with a point-to-point exactly straight rail. That actually lined up super perfectly. I'm just that good. No, I'm actually that lucky. But it's coming in, it's smelting here, and this copper line's coming all the way over to here. And then these are being made. We're boxing up the electric engines as well. I also set up something. There was something else I did. We cleared biters. We cleared quite a few biters. We're going to have to do some more. I did a few researches. We got a tank. There's a tank parked up here, which is awesome. That'll make clearing stuff way easier. Something's out of fuel. Go figure. I really should automatically fuel these. But let's see what we can do. I'll deal with the train in a minute. Let's see what we can do about this thing. So, I'm going to take a lot of my stuff and I'm going to dump it in here because we need room for a lot of stuff. So, we need 1,000 steel, which should be interesting. Depending how backed up things are, I think I can probably just get it from the steel smelters. It looks like we have a massive backlog here, so should be able to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got that. The 200 processing units we of course have over here, and then the engines up there, and then we'll just have to make a few things. We have the concrete already. So let's go ahead and grab 200 of these things. And then come over here. And for this, I decided to actually just make sulfur right here, or sulfuric acid, because we already had sulfur coming down most of the way. Already. I initially thought of like making sulfur way up the oil and then somehow getting it over here, sulfuric acid rather. But I decided it's easier we just had to do a little belt shenanigans. This is a complete mess. This is a crazy belt intersection here, man. But then, yeah, I decided just to bring the sulfur over and make the acid right here. And then all we need is some steel chests, which we can make. And then we need some pipes, which we already have made. Some storage tanks, which will take a bit of doing. We need how many of those? 10. And what do these take that I'm out of? Iron. It's not really that surprising. Give me all the iron. So we need, what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably out of steel now at this point. Let's go ahead and just grab some pipes. Oh no, we still have 1,000 steel. Sweet. Okay, so we're making that. We need 10 radars, which we cannot make all of. We're out of iron again. Iron is hard, man. There's a lot of stuff required for this. So 5, 6 to add to the 4, and then last but certainly not least, we need 1,000 concrete, which I'm gonna go find my box. It's way over here. Because we do not have room for 1,000 concrete in our inventory. But so basically the plan here, I was thinking in talking with some people, you kind of like need a lot bigger base in this, like kind of a Megabase to really get much done in space, just because of how expensive things are. So basically the plan is we're going to build the cargo rocket silo, build a cargo rocket and go into space. And check things out, maybe build a few platforms, play around a little bit. And then we're going to come back down and really start pushing for that Megabase stage. Because basically, we just need a bigger base to be able to supply the things needed for space. But I do want to go out there and check it out and kind of show you guys what the deal is. It's super freaking cool. So, a little low on coal, and that is due to some splitter issues I'm having trying to get the coal over there. I need a better way to actually get the coal over there rather than pulling from the line that's like half solid fuel. I'm kind of dumb on that aspect of things, doing it that way. It was like a lazy initial way to do it, you know. And boom! 30 seconds. We need a space capsule to go to space. I believe that's why we can't actually go right now. But we can see what this requires. I know it requires some liquid rocket fuel. So probably going to want to put it more in this vicinity. Simply, actually maybe like right here, simply because we're going to have to pipe that down, and I don't want to pipe it halfway across my factory. I also got purple science added in and some filter inserters here. I don't know if I did that last episode or on stream, but it's pretty quick. I mean, these labs, we got some lab research speed already. These labs crank. All right, guys, this thing looks freaking awesome, and it doesn't fit. No. Okay, what we're gonna do is this. I'm not even sure it's gonna fit here. Oh, okay. I was like, how does that not fit? And boom, check that out. This thing looks so cool. It's protected by the meteor defense as well. So this is, now we get to this. So we need a space capsule, we need cargo rocket sections, we need liquid rocket fuel, 62,000 of it, and then the cargo is not required, but it's what you can put in here, right? This is a cargo rocket. And then once you put the capsule in, you can get in. Actually, you can just get in without the capsule, but I think it does need it. So we would need a thruster suit too, so we don't suffocate. You know, suffocating's not great. And a thruster suit, I could have sworn we were able to make. So the space capsule, control capsule required for cargo rockets, can be used to take passengers back. Yeah, so we do need this, I think. Cargo pod, a cargo rocket section component. Where didn't I get a thruster suit? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, thruster suit. Why is it not? Am I like blind? Sure, I'm blind. Is it under oh, it's under military. Okay. So this thing's pretty expensive by itself. We need rocket fuel, rocket control units, low densities for it. But it would be good to get this because, you know, suffocating's not that fun. So we need these rocket sections. We needed 100 of them. So these are pretty expensive. They're definitely more expensive than a normal rocket part because you need a cargo pod and a fuel tank along with it, which aren't too bad. We already had the heat shielding, and then we just need low densities and rocket control units. So you need those, and then the liquid rocket fuel, you get 50 of it from a solid rocket fuel. So we don't need a ton. We also unlocked a recipe to make rocket fuel from copper and water if we need to. If we don't have like enough oil stuff to do it, and then you would just feed it in through these pipes, the liquid stuff. So that's kind of what would happen there. I just like the graphics work on this mod is so amazing. So we're gonna feed that. It's actually probably not too long, maybe like a couple streams, an episode or two, until we can get this thing set up. Tech-wise, we're like all ready for it. It's just a matter of actually producing the stuff required. One thing I'm gonna do though is go get my stuff. And these are equivalent to blue belts. I think they're actually like way cheaper than blue belts. They do require 6 steel a piece, and they only give 1 belt. Oh my lord. Okay, well, that's gonna be, that's gonna be difficult. In terms of research, there's not a ton left right now. A lot of this requires space science, which we can make. We can maybe work on that a little bit today. Because space science, it needs batteries, processing units, heat shields, liquid rocket fuel. So we have to make liquid rocket fuel anyway. We already have the heat shielding, the processing units, and we need low density. So let's actually, I want to work on batteries. Batteries require sulfuric acid, which we actually are already making here. I could just expand this and do the batteries over here somewhere. Again, because we don't really have iron and copper up near the oil. So doing that would be super inconvenient. Yeah, so batteries, I mean, they don't take that much sulfuric acid-ish. Kind of. So we'll do this. Let's get that. Get that. This power pole is going to have to move, sir, over to here. Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. He is not fast enough. A stack inserter would be fast enough. That is a lot of circuits, sir. I do not need that many circuits. Actually, do need that many. I don't want to make that many. Stack size is 6, way better. Okay, so these produce. Obviously, the blue circuits don't need near that much. Where do we want to do batteries? I kind of want to leave this room for more steel. We could easily just do batteries, like over here. Ish. I'd rather not, though. We could just do it here. That's still quite a few. That's still a bit of room for steel and stuff. Okay, so if we go here and set up some battery production. I'm gonna do another split. This is already having problems keeping up, but that's, you know, that's okay. These are gonna come. I'm gonna rotate these like a smart person. So that's gonna go like that. And actually, what we want from this is a little bit different. We want a mixed belt. So we need, produce 1K processing units per hour. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay, so heat comes down. We're gonna merge here, and then the iron's gonna come over from over this way. We are gonna need to get an iron train going here pretty soon. A lot of this is like good stream work. And then we'll just underground something like that. Oh, I actually did not need that little curve. I'm so used to doing something like that. And we'll just go like that. And then in terms of the liquid, sulfuric acid, that's pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna do that. Do we want to go like that? Yeah. Okay. Go like that, and then these guys export here, here, and here-ish onto a belt, which can go somewhere for space science. I don't really know like what direction. I don't know where at all we're doing space science yet, but these are now done, and they're working. Fantastic. So that's one product done for space science. Heat shielding. I think we could pull off this. We're like, because I miscalculated over here, and so we're making way more heat shielding than we need to at the moment for this stuff. So I think I can just pull off of this. And then we just need low density structures and liquid rocket fuel. So the low densities in 017, as you guys know, are like absurdly expensive. They are... I like not unlock these. Where are they? Oh, they're under this. So they're 10 copper. They've been reduced a little bit in space exploration. Normally they're 20 copper and vanilla. 10 copper, 5 steel, 10 plastic, and 10 glass on top of that. Now glass is pretty simple. It's just sand, which is made from stone, so super straightforward. And then the liquid rocket fuel. I'm tempted to like make the stuff over here because we could just take water and some copper. And this copper belt's kind of struggling already. So I'm thinking like pulling from this one may be better. Yeah, because we can make this liquid rocket fuel, or rocket fuel from water rather, from just 1 copper. It's 1K water, but I mean water's free, it's infinite, right? So we make that in these special buildings here. And then we get some sort of byproduct back. I'm not entirely sure what that is or what we do with it, but we can just box it up or something, rather than trying to do solid fuel. And I think that would actually be like a really good way to go with this. So if we pull, where do we want to do this? Probably over here somewhere. But yeah, this copper line, it's a full line, but we need like all of this for circuits right now. So I'm going to just pull from over here. I think it's probably our best bet. Let me see here. I'm trying to think, how do we... Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just pull from this. I think that's fine. Oh, we can't. I'm dumb. Why did I think we could do this? We can't do that-ish. No, we're just gonna have to do it from back here. So that's okay. It's no big deal. Yeah, because actually there's just a space right here. Duh. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking. Yeah, so water, like, I don't know how much do these pump? 1,200 a second. And this takes 500 seconds. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that. Change my mind. 500 seconds? Are you kidding me? That is way too slow, man. That's like almost 10 minutes. No way in heck. Alright, change of plans. We're using solid fuel. I did not look at that crafting time. I know you guys are probably sitting here like, Xterm, you just like blind or just got some crazy plan for like 500 assemblers doing this or something. Yeah, that I didn't see that. So solid fuel. We have quite a bit of. Trying to see like a good area to pull this off of. I mean, it combines up here. This also comes from over here. I feel like up here may not be a bad idea because that's where this thing is anyway, and we're going to need the liquid rocket fuel. Also, let me grab some glass. There should be maybe glass in here. Okay. No. Okay. And this needs stone. Get rid of some of that stone, which is good. Same with this coal. I don't need all this coal. Okay, so we can make one of these. Oh, that is a lot of engines to make. Let's not do that. Oh, geez, that's 20 of those too. I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. Let's grab these. Seems like every time I clean out my inventory, I just end up with so much stuff back in it. I don't understand. It's just like it just appears in there, guys. Yeah, if we pull off of this thingy up here, we could actually just do it like over here. So I get rid of those. Clear some trees. I mean, I was gonna expand the factory upwards anyway, so this kind of makes sense, right? So if we pull this from here, get rid of some of these rocks, a few trees left, stragglers, thinking they can get away with just sitting here. And we're going to do this. I'm gonna make that like so. Luckily we don't need any liquid input for this. What? Oh. Shoot. Not gonna reach, is it? Nope. I figured that like something seemed like it was not supposed to reach. So these are like way too slow, so we're just gonna do that. And then this, so we needed this directly. Okay, no, we needed the liquid rocket fuel, which is then also made in this. Okay, I get it. I see. So then we just take that, insert it in. Dump that in there. Make one of these. We're short on steel. Go figure. Let's just grab any glass that's left. I want to grab a little steel and get this part finished up, and then we will probably end the video. But that's actually pretty good progress. We're a lot closer to to things than I thought we were initially. 20 pipes, it's not that bad. I'll be done by the time we hoof our way back up there. Man, I love this thing. And it's just like a reskin of a normal silo. Wait till you see like the actual like homemade graphics. Oh man, so cool. I'm a very visually oriented person in games, so maybe this is impressing me more than you guys, but is this like 1 second? 1 second. Okay, it is a 1-to-1. That's perfect. So we output there, and this gives us, remember, 1 from 50. Or 50 from 1, sorry. So this is gonna make a ton real quick. And each one of these takes 100. So basically it's 2 rocket fuel for every space science pack production thing, and it actually gives us 3 per. We have the batteries, and then we just need low density structures, which are going to be a bit of a pain. I need to automate glass. That's something I'll probably do when I stream. And I think that's going to do it, guys, for this one. I'm really happy we got this thing placed down. I'm super excited. The hype just keeps growing. I'm going to deal with this train off camera. But we're close to space science. We're somewhat close. We can already start feeding this with liquid rocket fuel. And I'm super excited, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave your thoughts and stuff below. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all. And do take care.